I am Africa boy, and I'm here to remind you. There was a room, not in Africa, but about Africa. A table, polished, powerful, maps laid flat like bodies. And men who had never heard the drum speak at dawn, never tasted rain on red soil, never buried a father beneath ancestral trees. They picked up rulers and began to cut. Not with knives, no, with ink. Cold, calculated, colonial ink. They drew lines through rivers that once sang unity, through tribes that once spoke the same sky, through kingdoms that never knew borders. They called it order. We felt it as rupture. Berlin Conference, 1884. A year that didn't just pass, it pierced. Because while Africa breathed, they suffocated her in silence. No African voice in the room, no elder, no king, no queen, just absence and decisions. They split brothers into strangers, turned language into barriers, turned culture into conflict and called it civilization. But listen, how do you civilize a people whose pyramids were already touching the heavens? How do you discover a land that had already discovered itself? They divided, north from south, east from west. But what they didn't understand is, Africa is not a map.
Africa is memory.
Africa is rhythm.
Africa is blood
that remembers even when the mind forgets. I feel it in the way we still search for each other, in the way borders confuse us but spirit connects us, in the way a Ghanaian heartbeat can recognize a Nigerian soul, a Kenyan rhythm, a Congolese cry. We are still trying to stitch ourselves back together. In those lines, still bleeding, in politics, in passports, in pain we inherited but never chose. But hear me, what was divided can be redefined. What was broken can be rebuilt. Because we are not the lines they drew, we are the life they couldn't erase. So I stand here, not just as Africa boy, but as a voice for the ancestors who never got to walk into that room and say, you will not divide what God already made whole. No more silent maps, no more borrowed borders. This generation, we don't redraw Africa with rulers, we restore her with unity. I am Africa boy, the new voice of Africa. Awaken! Rise!